Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a 60-minute level 3 split class. So it's another one of those classes where you could do the whole 60 minutes, you could do the first half hour, or you could also potentially just do the second half an hour. So the first half an hour is like a HIIT cardio yoga class, and then that kind of flows into the second half, which is all weights based. So I'm, as usual, using a kettlebell for no other reason than it's what I've got, and then 2 dumbbells. You could use water bottles, you could use water bottles filled with water or sand, you could use no weights at all if you wanted to, or anything that you've got around your house that has a little bit of weight that feels appropriate for you, you could certainly do that. If you were going to do just the second half of the class, you might want to take like a little bit of a warm-up first to get yourself moving, and then you could flow straight on into that. If you, the other thing I was going to say is I don't give a lot of alignment cues in through this class, but things that I always jabber on about because they're important is when you're doing like single leg stuff, stability stuff, check where your knees are at, make sure that they're not just like wobbling all over the place. Make sure that you're stabilizing and moving with purpose and control, and not just flopping and flailing all over the place, even though we're moving at a quicker pace. It's better for you to slow it down if you know that you can keep a better alignment than just to try and charge through and end up hurting yourself. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, I always like to hear from you. And I do try to take the things that you say on board. So they have been requests for classes and they are coming. And as always, I appreciate your feedback. We are going to get started today at the top of the mat in Tadasana. Starting at the top of your mat in Tadasana, ground down evenly through both feet. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And a big open mouth exhale. Seal the lips, Ujjayi Pranayama if it's in your practice. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. As you exhale, forward fold, generous bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the tail, bend the knees deeply as you roll all the way up the spine. As you inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, bend the knees generously, roll up the spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank pose. You can drop the knees here if you need to. We're going to take a little shift forwards and backwards through the body. So I'm just thinking of pointing my feet and then flexing my feet if my feet were in the air. And then we're going to take little circles. If this doesn't feel good on the wrist, feel free to come down to a tabletop position and do the same thing from here or from there. And then we're going to change directions of those circles. And then you kind of come to stillness, shift all the way forward, lower the whole way down to the belly, untuck the toes. Inhale, peel the chest up, baby cobra. And then exhale, come down. 4 more like that. On the last one, we're going to hold it at the top, take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to hover. Inhale, shoot the arms out in front of you, keep the feet down. And then as you exhale, pull the elbows back into the rib cage. Inhale, reach long, press the pubic bone down, lengthen the lower back. Exhale, pull those arms into a cactus. 3 more. Plant the hands back under the shoulders, tuck under the toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, press the floor away, high plank pose. And then send the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, keep the upper body as it is, bring the knees to hover above the mat.
And then exhale, straighten out the legs. Inhale, bring the knees to hover. Exhale, straighten out the knees. 3 more. Bend the knees deeply, look towards the top of the mat, step, walk, or float your feet to the back of your wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, cobra, or straight back to plank. As you exhale, option for that second chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Straight away, bend the knees, step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. 4 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Last 2 rounds on your own. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bend the knees. Come to chair pose. You're going to hold your chair for a few breaths. We're going to turn those sun salutations into burpees. So I'm not going to guide you through the breath. You're going to choose what breath feels the best for you. You could also just stick with sun salutations, but essentially you're going to do a sun salutation much faster, jumping, and without the back bend. So if it doesn't make sense, you can watch my first one, but find a breath that works for you. Take 1 more breath in your chair, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. As you exhale, you're going to plant the hands, jump back into your push-up, plank, bend the knees, hop to the front. Come all the way up. You could jump. We're going to do 10 more. Taking your hands wider in the push-up will give you more into your chest. Taking the hands narrower will bring it more into your triceps. We're going to do 8 more. Last one. If you're doing sun salutations, meet us at the top of the mat. Everybody inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open mouth, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose. As you exhale, keep the chair. The arms will sweep back, the right knee comes to chest. Single leg chair. Inhale, chair. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, chair. Slow down your breathing. We're going to do 3 more on each leg. And then we're going to turn this into a jump squat. You could certainly stay here. Otherwise, we're going to do 10 jump squats. Inhale, the hands will come forward. As you exhale, hands sweep back, jump. Land in your squat, jump. You do 8 more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, single leg chair. Right knee to chest, arm sweep back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, single leg chair. Left leg to chest. Inhale, chair. 4 more each side. You've got 2 more on each side. We're going to do 20 jump squats this time. Once again, you could stick with regular squats, or you could stay with this little march here, or you could hold your chair. When you're ready, inhale, everybody chair. Exhale, 20 jump squats if that's where you're going. Land softly. My fan keeps running away from me. Last one. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float. Take it through your vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. As you exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Keep the plank as you inhale. Send the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Just 3 more. Slow down your breath. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, shift forward. Left knee to nose. Keep the plank. Inhale, the leg goes back. Exhale it to the chest. 4 more. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Shift forward into your plank pose. You could stick with what we just did, except alternate knee to knee. Otherwise, my least favorite exercise ever. Mountain climbers, we're going to do 60 of them, so 30 on each leg. Find a pace that works for you, and when you're ready, start to run. Keep the plank. Last 10 on each leg. And then send it up and back. Downward dog. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. We're coming into crescent lunge as you inhale. Set up your alignment points and take 5 slow, deep breaths. Bring the heart rate back down. Last breath here. On your next inhale, you're going to dip the back knee. And then as you exhale, straighten both the legs. Inhale, bend both the knees. Exhale to straighten. We're going to do 8 more here. Hold in your crescent lunge. Take an inhale. As you exhale, the arms are going to sweep back as you step the left leg forward into chair. Maybe it just hovers in a single leg chair. Inhale, step back, crescent. Exhale, step forward, chair or single leg chair. Inhale to crescent. We've got 8 more here. Last one. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Option to keep the right leg floating. From your downward dog, inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Come up into your crescent lunge. Settle in for 5 breaths. On your next inhale, dip the back knee, see if it can tap the floor. As you exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale to straighten. We've got 8 more. Hold in your crescent for your inhale. As you exhale, that right leg's going to step forward either to a chair or a hovering chair, arms back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale into your chair. Inhale into crescent. We've got 8 more. Last one. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Surya B with a crescent lunge. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa. Your vinyasa can look different every time. Step the right leg forward. Inhale, crescent. Straight back through into your vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Step it through straight to your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Right leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Straight into your vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Right leg. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Vinyasa. I think I forgot a chair pose in there. Sorry. Take your chair pose. Step the right leg forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale through your vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, last round, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Take it through the rest of the round by yourself. We'll meet in downward dog at the end. Look towards the top of your mat. You're going to step, walk, or float through to a malasana pose. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. See if you can release your hands out in front of you. Make your legs do the work. One more nice deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth exhale. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, keep the knees facing out. You're going to press all the way to stand. Inhale, come down into malasana, or as low as you can go. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, malasana. You've got 8 more. I literally have like rivers of water dripping off my forearms. It's very unattractive. We've got 5 more. You know what's coming. You could stay here, or we're going to turn this into a squat jump. You'll inhale it down, exhale, jump, land in your malasana, or a wide leg low squat. We're going for 20. Five more. Inhale all the way overhead. Exhale, open mouth, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, open mouth, forward fold. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Vinyasa. From your downward facing dog, you're going to shift both of your heels over towards the right. And then you're going to shift forward back into your plank. So I'm going to walk through this first, and then we'll add the jump. It's really hard to talk and do this, just so you know. You could bring your hands a little bit closer towards each other if you needed to. You're going to step your right foot to the middle of the mat, and then your left foot, right foot back, left foot back. Left foot in, right foot in, left foot back, left foot back. You could keep going like this. You're trying to keep both hands even. Do one more with the left leg leading. You could stay there. Otherwise, for 15 times, we're going to jump both feet in. So exhale in, inhale out. 14 more. Keep the twist. Come back to a plank pose, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, sweep the right arm to the sky. As you exhale, come up into a twisting crescent. As you inhale, bring it down to that low lunge twist. As you exhale, bring it up into the crescent. We're just going to do 3 more here. From here, you're going to cartwheel that left arm open all the way into your warrior 2. I'm going to settle in for 5 breaths. Thanks, buddy. From here, we're going to come into 5-pointed star as you inhale. Goddess squat as you exhale. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. We've got 3 more. And I'm sure you can guess where we're going after this. You could stay here. Otherwise, we're going to do 20 sumo jumps. So you'll walk your feet in a little bit. Keep them turned out. Inhale down. Exhale up. Go for 20. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the top of your mat. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, heart will flow through your vinyasa. We are going to come to the other side. We're just going to interrupt with some more burpees. So once again, you can come to sun salutations if you wanted to. Otherwise, you're going to jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep up. Prepare yourself. If you took wide palms before, take narrow hands this time, and vice versa. We're going for 10. So nice deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, and off you go. Two more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. From your downward dog, turn both of your heels towards the left. Shift yourself forward. Bring your hands closer if you know that's what you want to do. We're all going to start with walking it. So right foot halfway in, left foot halfway in, right foot out, left foot out. Left foot in, right foot in, left foot out, right foot out. One more in each. You could stay here. Otherwise, we're going to go for 15. We're going to jump the feet as close to the hands as you can. So when you're ready, exhale it in, inhale it out. Come to a plank pose, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Left arm sweeps up as you inhale. As you exhale, come up into your twisted crescent. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it up. 3 more. Let that right arm cartwheel you all the way open to warrior two and hold for 5 breaths. Your inhales are going to take you into 5-pointed star. Exhale, we're going to come into our goddess pose. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. We've got 3 more like this, and then we go back to those jump squats. 1 more. So remember, your feet are going to stay wider in this sumo position when you come into those squats. Take an inhale, come down, and then we're going for 20. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then as you exhale, cut will flow through your vinyasa. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk, or float to malasana. Inhale, reach the arms forward. And then as you exhale, press all the way to stand. good news. We are almost done with the cardio section of this class. Bad news if you don't like burpees, we have more burpees. I personally love burpees because I suck at push-ups. You're going to come into a chair pose. And then as you exhale, you're going to raise the heels. We're going to take this first one really slow. You're going to sink all the way down to the heels. From here, you're going to take a roll back along the spine, and then you're going to see if you can pick yourself up on your feet and plant your hands. So we'll land in a plank. So drop your heels, roll along your spine, bring yourself back up to your feet, plant your hands, and you'll come into a plank. From here, I'm going to give you some options. You could jump the feet out and jump the feet in. You could go shoulder tap, or you could roll straight over into a push-up. Those are your options. We're going to take it to speed. Once again, you're going to choose your pattern of breath. Do you like how I just added this cheeky plank hold in? Aren't I just so wonderful? Take one more breath here, and then we're going to hop to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, you're going to start in your chair, and then you're going to roll along the length of your spine. Pick yourself back up forward, come into your burpee, and then you're just going to hop back into that little squat like a narrow malasana. You're going to roll, come over, plant the hands, your burpee, feet come to the top of the mat, roll, come forward, your burpee. We've got 7 more. Four more. You're going to roll back and then roll all the way up into chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. You're leaving us for the cardio section. This is where we're going to finish. So you can bring this down to the floor if you want to and take a stretch. Or you can move on to whatever else you're moving on to. You're coming on to the weight section. You're going to grab your heavier weight to start with and bring it to the top of your mat. Take one more deep inhale and then one more exhale. We're going to start with a deadlift. So these are really important to do our forward fold and returns properly. So you're going to send your hips back like you're closing the car door with your butt. You got a little bit of a bend in your knees and the curve in your spine is neutral. So you're not hunching, but you're not over exaggerating the curve in your lower back. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Take an inhale. Your weight does not have to touch the floor. As you exhale, keep that neutral spine. Come all the way to standing. Inhale. Send those hips back like I'm pressing your hip creases back. Keep your legs as straight as you can. And then as you exhale, bring it up. So when I say as straight as you can, don't bend them like a squat. You're keeping them only as straight as what is safe for your lower back, but not bending them as much as you would for a squat. We're going to do 8 more of these. You should feel this in your hamstrings and your glutes. This is really important for all our warrior threes, all our forward folds, all those movements that we do. You could stay here. Otherwise, we're going to turn this into a balance. So we're going to come into a warrior three. You could hold it in both hands or you can hold it in one hand. We're going to do quite a few of these. So make the first one your easiest one. Stand on your left foot. As you inhale, keep those right toes pointing down. It's the same thing. It's like I'm hinging back at my left hip. I'm drawing my right hip down in line with my left. I'm only coming down as far as my spine is parallel to the floor. And then as you exhale, you're going to engage through the back of that left leg. Draw the right knee into the chest. Inhale, come down into your warrior three. Exhale, bring it all the way up to stand. We've got 8 more here. Keep pressing down through your left big toe. Come back up to standing, and we're going to take it straight to the other leg. So shift the weight into your right leg. As you inhale, you're going to hinge forward into your warrior three. Left toes point down. Draw the right hip back, even off through the pelvis, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, press into that right foot. Draw the left knee into the chest. Take 9 more, nice and slow. And bring it up to standing. Take that heavy weight off to the side. If you've got lighter weights, you're going to grab them. Obviously, if you're not using weights, you're going to ignore everything that I say in regards to weights. As you inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. As you exhale, just what we did, you're going to hinge forward, maintain that integrity through the legs and the spine. Inhale, halfway lift. It's just like that deadlift. And then as you exhale, step, walk, or float through your vinyasa. We're going to flow through that a couple more times. So it's just a Surya A with your weights. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. A little bit of a bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out or forward, whatever's best for your shoulders. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Ew. Exhale, forward fold. My dog just killed a bug. Inhale, circle sweep up. We've got 2 more rounds. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. For this one, because we're going to flow pretty quickly into Surya B, we're going to keep those light weights. You're going to bring one to each shoulder, and you're going to come down into your chair pose. So your chair pose is going to feel a little bit different because your arms aren't out in front of you to counterbalance. If this feels like a strain on your lower back, bring those weights in front of you to your heart center, and that's going to help to counterbalance you. We're going to add some balance into this. From wherever you're holding your weights, you're going to inhale into your chair. As you exhale, press to stand on the left leg, right knee to chest. Press both weights overhead, palms face each other. Inhale, come back down into your chair. Exhale, press to stand on the right leg, press the arms overhead, hands face each other. Make sure you're not shoving your hips forward. Your shoulders are above your hips. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, press to stand on the left. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, press to stand on the right. We're going to do 6 more in total like this. Then we're going to change it slightly. Last one here. This time when you press, you're going to turn the palms to face the front of your room. And then as you inhale, you're going to turn the palms to face you, bring the weights to your shoulders. As you exhale, turn the palms to face the front of the room, lift the left knee to the chest. Inhale, turn the palms to face you as you bring them down. Exhale, stand on the left leg, press the weights forward, or face the weights forward, sorry. Inhale, bring them back in. Exhale, press as you stand. Inhale, bring them back in. 6 more. One more. Inhale into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Take it through your vinyasa. From your downward facing dog, you're going to shift forward into a plank pose. You're going to pick up your right hand. If this is too much with the weights, ditch them. You're going to pick up your right hand, tap that weight towards your left toes. And then as you inhale, you're going to shift forward. See if you can punch that weight out in front of you. It might be too heavy. Exhale, shift back, tap the left toes. Inhale, shift forward. Keep your hips even. See if you can reach that arm out in front of you. We do 8 more on this side. Remember, if that weight is too much, please let it go. One more. You're going to set that weight down. We are going to come to the other side, but you're going to step that right leg forward first. We've been here before. Inhale. You're going to sweep the right arm up to the sky. You can keep weights in both hands or just the top hand. As you exhale, you're going to come up into that twisted crescent. You might have to bend your elbows. Inhale. Come into your low lunge. Exhale. Come up into that twisted crescent. You're going to take just 3 more here. from here, we're going to open out into our warrior two. For me, these weights feel a little bit too heavy to extend my arms all the way out straight and hold it there. So I'm going to turn my palms up and bend my arms. Whatever your weights you're using, you take the arm position that works the best for you. You're going to inhale, take those hands overhead, 5-pointed star. As you exhale, bring the hands to the chest as you come into your goddess. Inhale, reach it out on a diagonal like you're reaching for the corners of the room. And then exhale, bring it into center. We're going to do 8 more here. Come back into your goddess pose. Open out into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior if it's available. And then as you exhale, you're going to flow through your vinyasa. From your downward dog, this time the weight is going to be in your left hand. You're going to take an inhale in your plank. And then as you exhale, you're going to shift the hips back. See if you can tap the weight to the right toes. Inhale, shift forward. Maybe you're reaching the left arm forward. Inhale, tap back. Exhale, shift forward. 8 more. The last one. And bring it into your plank. Option to have both weights in the hands. You're going to step the left foot forward. Inhale, sweep that left arm up towards the sky into your low twist. And then as you exhale, pick yourself up into your version of a twisted crescent. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, pick it up. We take 3 more. Last one. You're going to open yourself out into your warrior two. One more breath. And then inhale, come into your 5-pointed star. Maybe this time you raise onto the tippy toes. You could stay on the tippy toes or drop the heels. As you exhale, come down into your goddess. And then inhale, really shoot those arms out at a diagonal as long as it feels okay in the shoulder. Exhale, bring it back down. We've got 8 more here. One more. Come into your goddess pose, warrior two. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring it through your vinyasa. Look to the top of your mat. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Set those lighter weights off to the side. And if you've got a heavier weight, that's what you're going to grab. Sorry. Okay, we're going to come back in to those warrior 3 movements, but we're going to do a squat first. So essentially a chair pose, but with weight. Because I've got a kettlebell, mine is going to be positioned kind of down here, but you could also hold your weight up at your chest, or you could hold a dumbbell down in between your legs, whatever you want. Feet are a little bit wider than hips distance. You can turn your toes out a little bit. As you inhale, just like that deadlift, you're going to send the hips back, bend the knees, allow that weight to bring your chest forward without rounding. So my spine is still neutral. I can hang out here using the strength of my legs. I'm pressing down evenly through both of my feet. I'm reaching through my sternum and my tailbone without overarching my lower spine and without rounding through my upper back. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, press to stand. Inhale, sink it back into that squat. As you exhale, engage the whole leg, the whole foot as you press to stand. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, come to stand. We've got 8 more here. Nice and slow and controlled. Two more. Coming all the way to standing. You're going to shift the weight into your right hand and you're going to stand on your left leg. Left hand can come out to the side to counterbalance you if you need to. Take an inhale, stand tall. As you exhale, hinge back from the hips, coming into your warrior 3. So now you're off balance because the weight is only in one hand, but you're using that right leg as a counterbalance to help you. Take an inhale here at the bottom. As you exhale, you're going to keep the palm facing the inside, like towards your leg, and then you're going to exhale, row. Elbow stays close to the body. Inhale, release. Exhale, come to stand. Inhale, warrior 3. Palm faces the midline. As you exhale, elbow stays close to row. Inhale, slow control release. Exhale, come to stand. We've got 8 more. Same warrior 3 alignment. Nice, slow control paired with your breath. And if you're like, God damn it, woman, why are we moving so slow? This makes it so much harder. Yes, you are correct. And that is the point. Nobody got stronger by doing things that were easy. We've got 3 more. If you're wondering if my leg is on fire, it is. Just in case you think you're alone, you're not. Last one. Come all the way to standing. Let that weight go. Bring both feet down. You're going to take your arms really wide and just seaweed yourself from side to side. Let go of all that tension. Nice deep inhales. Nice deep exhales. Release any tension through the spine. And now we're going to do it on the other side. So take that weight in your left hand. Bring your weight into your right foot. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Start to send that left leg back behind you. Warrior 3. Take an inhale. Establish your balance. And then as you exhale, row the left arm. Inhale, slow release. Exhale, with control, come all the way to standing. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale to row. Inhale, slow release. Exhale, bring it to stand. 8 more. Take as many breaks as you need to. I would prefer you took lots of breaks and lots of pauses and linked this to your breath and did it nice and slow and control with good form, then did lots of little half-assed crappy ones. We've got 2 more. Bring it all the way up. Step that weight off to the side. And once again, just let yourself seaweed from side to side. Take nice deep inhales and nice deep exhales. Sometimes we can build up a lot of tension in the spine when we're doing that, so just gonna let it all go. Beautiful. We're gonna start to make our way down to the floor. Hallelujah. So inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, you're going to shift yourself forward into a tabletop position. As you inhale, you're going to take cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, tuck and round. Only 2 more like that. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, tuck and round. Bring yourself to a neutral spine. If you had heavy and light dumbbells, you would grab probably your heavier one. I don't have heavier ones here, so I'm just going to use the one that I got. You're going to tuck it behind your left knee. Once again, you could always do this without weights. If your weights were light enough, you could have a light weight in your front hand as well, which would be your right hand. So you're going to take an inhale, keep a nice neutral spine. As you exhale, you're going to donkey kick the sole of the left foot to the sky without letting the belly drop. Keep squeezing the heel into the butt. Inhale, tap the knee down. Make sure your right hip isn't shifting over to the right. As you exhale, bring the left leg up. Inhale, bring it down. We've got 8 more. If you wanted to add that right arm reaching forward with or without a weight, you could do that here. Notice that I hold it at the top for a microsecond, get that extra squeeze. So we're moving with control, not momentum. Last one. You're going to set it down and we're going to take it to the other side. So you'll just tuck that weight behind your right knee, squeeze it nice and tight. Establish a neutral spine. Make sure you don't lean over into that left hip. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sole of the right foot moves towards the sky without dumping into the lower back. Inhale, slow, control, lower down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring it down. 8 more. Option to add that left hand reaching if you wanted to. One more. And then slow controller. Controller? I don't know what that word was. Control, let you down. Come into your tabletop, tuck under the toes, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, send those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of your mat, step, walk, or float through to boat pose, Navasana. You're going to grab just one of your weights and you're going to hold it in your right hand. Your legs could be straight or at tabletop. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift that weight up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, bring it down. We've got 8 more. So by offloading and only loading up one side of the body, we're making it harder for our body to stabilize, which means that we have to recruit more of those little stabilizer muscles to keep ourselves even. Also shows us any weaknesses from side to side. Keep your boat pose. You're just going to change it to the other hand, and we're going to do 10 presses on this side. And then bring that weight down. Scoot yourself towards the top of your mat. Take a nice deep inhale and ditch the weights off to the side. We're done with them. And then as you exhale, slow roll down the length of the spine. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side on your lower spine. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Big open mouth, exhale, let it go. You're going to cross the left ankle over the bottom of the right leg. Take the arms out to capital T, and then just let the legs fall over to the left side of your mat. Draw that right shoulder down towards the floor. And then draw yourself in through center, cross the left ankle over, cross the right ankle over the left knee, and then let the legs fall over towards the right. Plug the knees in towards the chest, send the left leg long, send the right leg up to the sky, grab behind the back of the leg. You can dorsiflex and plantarflex through the ankle, maybe take some circles. And have that straight leg as bent as you need it to be to keep your lower back happy and neutral. I'm just going to switch it out, grab a hold anywhere behind the back of the left leg. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Happy baby pose. When you're ready, we're going to make our way towards our final pose, shavasana, or whatever that looks like for you. If there's any other poses, stretches, movements you feel like you need, please feel free to do that. And then when you're ready, hug yourself into a tiny little ball. Squeeze everything really, really tight. Take a nice deep inhale. And a big open mouth exhale. Let it all go. Let your palms turn up towards the sky. Let your eyes close. And as always, please stay here for as long as what serves you. Today, as you go forward, may you be energized in your thoughts, thoughtful in your words, and kind in your heart. Namaste.